Baked beans on spaghetti with lettuce.
I hate to call you a racist at my dinner party, but I think it's a little more sophisticated than that. It's from the Atlas Mountains.
This is a disaster. Joe thinks I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I'm Paxman.
We're frauds.
It's France Olympics. He decides, I'll just break into my mate's house and go make a sandwich.
Like you're moving like you're like a dancer. You look at the cha-cha-cha. G'day Nuffies, welcome back to episode 11 of the Uneducated Nuffies. My name is Ethan Stone. I'm with my partner in crime as always, Jonty Perry. Jonty, how you been?
I'm proposing something.
What?
Can we rename the NBA the National LeBron Association?
The LBA.
Yes.
Yeah.
The NLA.
We'll come back to this later because, you know, we bring the boom when we talk about LeBron. I noticed my weekend. I noticed something today. I went to St Kilda today.
Why are you in St Kilda?
I'm allowed to do what I want. All right. Okay. Why is
I'm not like having to go at you. I'm just wondering why you're in St Kilda.
It's personal.
Ah.
My question is, why is parking for 2 hours $16?
So in St Kilda, they can do what they want.
St Kilda is a bad place.
Rich area.
No, I saw so many junkies.
Really happy?
Yeah, I went past it. Massive Paul Kelly mural on the side. Anyway, that's sin of the crime. My weekend was good. But anyway, that was my little tidbit. How was your weekend, man?
Ups and downs. Went to go see Coldplay with James. It was nice.
What else did you do?
Played cricket. That was a tough day out.
Anyway, Coldplay, yeah. So Coldplay.
Coldplay was very good.
Coldplay was good.
Coldplay was good. And then we went to drone range a couple of mates last night. We'll just end it there. But yeah, no, it was a bit of an interesting week. Coldplay was really good though. They've been always putting a good performance.
They did. I also forgot. I'm going to talk about my weekend a little bit more later because there's a reason why I'm saving it till later.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Let's move on to the footy.
Absolutely, the Crows were right. Right in front of me.
We're going to engage with our mind.
Do you think they didn't come to play? Do you think they sat in their cars waiting for the game to start and go out there?
Hockball, Skibbity Sigma. Hockball wins the McClellan Trophy, guys. What, guys? Jared said it, so I can say it.
Oh, they're going to come after us now too.
It's funny. Anyway, Hockball wins the McClellan Trophy.
Isn't it McClelland?
McClelland.
McClelland. Sorry, my bad.
Come on, mate. You know I'm the one that's good at spelling and pronunciation.
Shut up. Keep going.
Anyway, so Hawthorn are rich now. They got $1 million from that. No staff members getting it. No executives. Just players.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. Both teams played very well this year.
Probably, I think the women would have been... I'm not trying to make debate here. I thought the women had a better season than the men's.
Well, they finished on so yes.
Yeah, no, that's how it
And they were dominant throughout the whole season.
Yes.
I reckon I watched 4 of their games, or watched 4 games live, and they just took the piss.
Good side.
Very good all-round squad.
I know exactly what they're like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly the names. They don't have any like star players, but they've just got really good depth.
Pretty impressive. They're a pretty new team, I think. So
they've only been around
this is the first time they
for
made the
2 or
finals.
3 seasons. Their coach, his last name's Webster. I can't remember his first name. He had a really good season.
Jock?
I don't know.
Travis
The
Scott?
first time they made the finals and they've finished top 2.
They've done very good.
Well, it is final series.
Yes.
So, guys, who is going to win it?
Well, as much as I would like to try and pick an upset team, it's hard to go past North when they finished a percentage of 340 and took the piss all
Didn't
year.
lose a game.
Yeah, had 1 draw to Geelong, and then just won every game from then on. Again, another team who's very new. They haven't been around for that long, but
A little while, but
They
lost the grand final last year.
yeah, and they sort of had because it's obviously been a challenge. They've had obviously when they came in, they didn't get many older players, and now because especially if the league's on 18, it's struggling to have multiple star players. But they've built a list that's really good, and they've actually done something right. Well, their men's team hasn't.
Oh, well, it's funny what happens when markets don't matter and where you play.
Yes.
So you can play at Arden Street and no one would care.
I find it so funny they didn't lose a game in the AFLW and they still finished 8th in the McClellan Trophy.
Good effort. But look, yeah, it's going to be tough to see them losing. But I can see a couple little sneaky chances. I think Adelaide have a really good team. They've been always around the mark for the last since they first started. You guys have just been rude. I'm trying to support the grassroots levels of AFL.
I'm thinking about something else.
No, I'm thinking about something else as well.
Oh no, what?
Who's going to win the flag?
I'm laughing at him thinking about who's going to win the flag.
Oh, yes, you. And I can see almost Richmond doing it as well. I think Richmond has sort of had a big late flight with Monique Conti. She's looked really good all season. She's probably primed to win another BNF or Brownlow medal, whatever it's called for the AFLW equivalent.
Yeah, she won last year.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's named. I think it's named the Brownlow. It's named something different. I just can't remember what it's named.
Don't know.
Who do you reckon's going to win, John T?
I'm going to say... I'm going to go Jimmy's pick because it's funny.
Essendon.
Barely scraped in. Just been...
We haven't lost a game for 6 weeks, I think.
Yeah, but you played a lot of crap teams. Like, you played Carlton just to get into them. We've been terrible this season.
Many times, so.
Hey, well, at least we didn't finish bottom of the table. Who finished bottom of the table?
Collingwood.
Good old Collingwood.
Hey.
Won one game for the year. And
Hey.
you beat... Who'd you beat?
Oh, Gold Coast.
Yeah, the second worst team this year.
No, the best thing is when I went past on the train yesterday, went past Big Park, it had a sign saying, "Come watch what we're made of." Not much. Not much.
They have like two... They got the Ruckman who plays... She's like a hybrid player. Like, she plays AFL and then she plays Suncorp Super Netball.
Yeah,
She used to play for Collingwood, and then Collingwood decided to disband their netball team because they couldn't afford it.
Oh, well, we probably can afford it again now.
Now, but back then when Eddie was there, couldn't. And then they got Eliza James at small forward, who's looked really good, but besides that, there's not much.
No, there's nothing. There's been nothing for years.
They didn't make the finals, so who cares?
Yeah. Look, it's all about the men's team for Collingwood, right, guys? Anyway, funny news today. So I come out and interviewed at Carl Chalmers a few years back when COVID happened. Swimming looked like it could have been an issue. Geelong went, "Hey Kyle, do you want to come play footy?"
It was very... I did listen to the podcast. It was the Howie Games, for those who do want to listen. It was actually a really good podcast. Because he was always someone who dealt with a bit of mental issues, depression, stuff like that. But obviously, Carl Chalmers, his old man, played many games. He played AFL as well. He played for Collingwood, Adelaide and Port Adelaide. He played a lot of Sandful. So he always, as a kid, said he wanted to play AFL, was a talented footballer, but then obviously became one of Australia's greatest 100-metre swimmers of all time. But he said he always had a passion he wanted to go back to, but then I think it was Troy Selwood reached out to them. Out of only the Selwood, it was Troy. What was interesting.
Well, because
Joel.
Joel too busy focused playing and ducking
could have at
head.
least reached out.
Scott was in West Coast at the time.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
I think it's 3 of them, is it not?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, so...
I don't know. I'll ask my dad to find out.
Because he's an Adelaide boy, and apparently he was chatting with Sam Jacobs, and Sam Jacobs said to him, "Do you want to be the 43rd best player at your club, or do you want to be the best swimmer in the world?" So, I think he picked the right option.
I'd pick swimmer.
Well, look, it's basically just Will Parker.
No, because
Will Parker's not.
Will Parker wasn't the world champion swimmer. He barely made the Vic squads most years.
Yeah,
No respect to Will Parker. He's a good cricketer when he was playing. He used to play against us. He used to take the piss.
Oh yeah.
But
anyway.
yeah, I think Carl Chalmers might have been a bit better than Will Parker.
Oh, well, you'd probably have to be seeing he's a big body man. And Will Parker is a small midget man who runs off half-back flank and kicked 1 goal.
Good on him.
Good on him.
Yeah, but it would have been interesting to see Carl Chalmers at Geelong.
He probably would. It would have been funny seeing him.
Because he's a well-built... Like, he's not a skinny guy. He's well-built.
Well, swimmers are good enough.
Yeah, they're all built really well.
Imagine walking out and you see 3 men in Tom Hawkins, Jeremy Cameron and Carl Chalmers walking into the forward line.
Oh.
I think I would just go home.
Oh, you would not want to be a defender.
No.
All
Yeah.
right, go ahead.
Oh, look, this one's funny. So we know what happened at the start of the year. Melbourne was in their death spiral. 2 major things happened this week. Joel Smith, we all know what happened there. A little bit of... so he's been banned.
Not just that, he also goes into WhatsApp. I don't want anything.
Anyway, he's been banned for 4.25 years. Do you know how much that is?
4.25 years.
Yeah, do you know how much that is?
How many months?
How many months? 3.
Good job. All right, we were guessing beforehand if you would actually get that.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought we were going days for a second. I'm like, I did start doing the maths. Like 90 could be. Ooh. Are we?
We're just counting months.
Is it starting from
Oh,
today?
I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay. Move on.
So he's been done for cocaine dealing. 4.5. Fuck me. Now I'm gone.
4.25. What is 3 months? Yes.
Yeah, he's now had a ban, and the Melbourne CEO Gary Pert, after saying that the Melbourne culture is strong, they're here to rebuild the club. He steps down.
This club is a shambles.
As a supporter of the club, would you prefer them being really good right now, but behind the scenes it's absolute shambles, or be back like it was in like the late 2000s, early 2010s, when they were really terrible, but had like at least a decent culture back there?
I don't think they had a good culture then either. There was definitely some pieces then, like Nathan Jones and the like. And
but
they got Paul Roos to coach, so that was a start.
They've got nothing going for them at the moment.
We take a flag though.
They got but ever since the flag, it's been shit.
Oh yeah, I know, but I think you still take a flag.
I would take a flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, but their 2 best players want out.
Now it's cooked. So.
Yeah. Have you seen what happened with Christian Petrarca?
No.
He was at a private training session with like 15 Collingwood players.
Christian.
Legs cooked.
No. If we're gonna be like,
To be honest, he was a Collingwood supporter as a kid.
yeah, it makes sense.
But I don't know if would he go there? Can you afford him to go there?
Oh, next year, yes.
No, but that's if all your retirement home retires.
Which they will.
Push him into retirement.
We're going to be seeing Steele Sidebottom. He'll break his leg, and then we'll go.
No, but
"All
he
right,
averages
Steele."
like 26 a game. Let him be. Or
No, he
23 a
doesn't.
game.
He averages 23 turnovers a game.
Yes, but good ball use.
No.
Anywho, even a more funnier thing I found this week. What's with half the league delisting players and saying, "Oh, we're going to pick you up on the rookie list."
You shouldn't be allowed to do it with players like Jack Gunston.
Yeah,
No.
Gunston,
Ridiculous.
Markov.
We have 2. We have Markov and we have
Ash Johnson.
Yep, Ash
Yeah,
Johnson.
but Johnson, I can see why, because he's terrible. Markov's like a pretty decent.
He
player.
was in our premiership side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gunston's on it. Who else I see was on it as well?
Some solid AFL players.
But like, what stops a club just going to the actual national draft, like the late like 70s rounds, and just
How
going
funny
pick him
would
up?
it be seeing North draft Jack Gunston?
They're building a
the
retirement home
Avengers.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
They're
How
building
can we
a
not see
retirement home.
this?
They might as well pick some more up. Like it should be illegal to have a 3-time premiership player be on a rookie list.
Oh, it should be.
This has to have some sort of requirement.
Oh.
So to have not played a
Has to
7 games.
change.
Look, Jack Gunston's going to be getting about 4 Hungry Jacks franchises or whatever Hawthorn's equivalent is.
No, that's not. Oh, no. No, Hawthorn's sponsored by Hungry Jack's.
No, I don't know. He's going to get 4 Tasmanias?
There'll be some really dodgy.
4 John Wests.
Oh my. Also, funny thing, right? This is just a little side bit. Tim Membry coming to Collingwood. Saw a great bit. Tim Membry, Collingwood. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh,
The comments. Also, Jack Martin and Tim Membry being signed the first day. Oh my god! Who would have thought?
That would be good as well.
you know what worries me? Because Geelong have a knack for just turning players who can't do
Jack Martin will be
anything.
good now.
Well, Jack Martin.
He's just going to be healthy somehow.
No, he will because his doctor, who got him fixed in the first place, is in Geelong.
Because that guy hasn't been healthy for like 5 seasons. And like, you watch, he'll have a healthy season, so he'll kick 40 for Geelong.
He'll kick 6 on Carlton.
Yeah, he will.
And then the whole time he'll be celebrating against you.
And then Membry's going to be good for Carlton as well.
Oh yeah,
He'll kick like 30
because now we have extra key forward, so we don't have to kick it to Ash Johnson.
It's because they couldn't get Stringer, they had to go for the next best option.
Well, we turned down Jack Hayes, and then he now is going back to the sample.
Is he?
Yeah.
He was a decent. I remember when he first started for St Kilda. He was actually really like
He was solid.
Yeah.
He won. I think in his first game he won Rising Star, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Well, now
Yeah.
he's 28, and
But then did his ACL. He did his ACL.
It was
So
mature age, he started on fire, then hurt his knee.
yeah.
yeah,
So
knee hurt.
now talking about ex-Collingwood player, this time, Jaden Stevenson. Last week he came out just before we started the filming last week, and we thought we'll leave it. Jaden Stevenson is retired with 2 years left on his deal. Probably being paid a fuck ton on that deal.
Yeah, he was on almost $1 million a year.
He's walking away to go play country footy. Okay.
Where at?
Oh,
He's from Fentree Gully.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go play at AFNL
Imagine if he
area.
plays for
Yeah.
Fentree Gully.
Div 3.
Yeah, he's going to be playing and going to hit some stuff. But Jaden Stevenson, back when his rookie year, was brilliant.
2018 Steve-O.
Oh my god. 2019 was still decent. And then we offed him to North. And ever since...
He shut the bed.
What if we kept him?
It all went downhill from the tab.
Yeah. Yeah.
The round balls game is back. A-League's here. We've had a lot of European footballs on. Let's start off. We had the New Zealand Cup. And Auckland, they've gone 3 from 3 this season. They had a brilliant start. They stole the win from Allington. And it was actually a good game to watch.
Well, it was a great wind-up seeing
Yes.
Wellington started it by saying some absolute shit last week.
Garbage.
And then Wellington, not even 10 minutes after the game had finished, all the billboards in Wellington, congrats Ellington, and then just taking the piss, stealing the W from Ellington.
I'm loving seeing like this rivalry between you don't get this sort of we don't get this rivalry really in
There's two other rivalries I would give.
maybe Victory and Sydney.
And I think Victory and Adelaide, and people don't understand how much hatred is in that one.
But they don't do that because they don't do those billboard things. So it was cool to sort of see that because New Zealand haven't had obviously a franchise not franchise, but two teams playing in the A-League before. Obviously Auckland being that new team, but they've started off really well. It's good to see.
It's corrupt. Their team's too good.
They are, yes.
Their team is too good. There has to be some shady deals. Because I cannot see why this team exists. They literally have, the all-stars of, just about best players in the league. And then extra marquee players.
Yeah, especially for a brand new team. And then, obviously, the dodgy thing with Bournemouth. And then goalkeeper. That doesn't help it. No,
it doesn't help the case at all. Other news, right? This is why I wanted to leave my weekend till now. So, yesterday, went to the Victory game. We got our revenge against MacArthur. That was one of the worst refereeing performances of all time I've ever seen. There was about 10 challenges, both teams, that should have got a yellow. He didn't pull out his yellow card until the 80th minute.
That's a long time not to give a card out.
There was so many stupid calls. And he literally... So there's a penalty call, right? After we went down to get a penalty, he waits a good 20 seconds. And then goes back.
Who was it umpiring?
I don't know. He shouldn't be getting into a game. There was so much booing, it wasn't funny. But no more cowbells for a bit, guys. They're being shit now.
That's good.
I don't want to hear it anymore. We get our revenge over MacArthur. Thank goodness.
It's good to see.
Yay.
Then we go around the grounds to some other games. Obviously, Sydney stole a winner off Brisbane in the 90th minute. Who was it who scored again?
It was, oh my God, Patrick I don't know how to say his name. Canali or whatever it is.
It was a good goal. I watched... You can watch highlights now on YouTube. It's great. They've finally been able to put them online. Patrick
Klimala.
And then as well, Adelaide beat Western Sydney Wanderers in a goal fest. High scoring game. Probably a bit too much high scoring than people prefer.
Look, people forget how to defend. It's okay.
It's the A-League.
Yeah, 4-3 Adelaide. Western Sydney, though, are actually shitting the bed this year.
Considering that they brought in Juan Mata. They've really just... And they're supposed to have a good squad.
They're supposed to, but it's Western Sydney. So it's always overhyped and always so shit.
I wouldn't want to know what's happening in the western suburbs of Sydney.
Oh, I wonder what's happening there. So Kevin Muscat, legendary Victory player, didn't end anyone's career at all. He has gone from Yokohama across to China, and he's won the Chinese Super League on his first attempt with Shanghai Port. So congratulations, Kevin. You're the best ball manager in the world. I swear.
Does the Chinese Super League still have those big name players?
No.
Or they all just leave?
I think Oscar's still there, maybe.
I forgot about Oscar.
And then otherwise, all of them that are there are not getting paid as much money because they lost all their money.
Yeah, and then they all went to Saudi.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Because they were like the Saudi before Saudi.
Yeah, except Saudi are generally bottomless pockets. The investors on these teams do not have bottomless pockets.
And China is a bit more corrupt than Saudi. I would say it's a dictatorship there.
Allegedly.
Well, we're going to cause issues with China already.
We've caused international relations to be bad with multiple countries.
They don't like us anyway. And then let's go to England now. Angeball's back. They knocked off Aston Villa. It was a very good win.
4-1.
Yeah, well, they were down 1-0 to start with, and then put in a barrage in the second half. Dominic Solanke's back kicking goals. How about that Madison free kick? Did you see that? Have you seen
I
the
didn't get to
highlights?
see it. I saw the other 3 goals, but I haven't seen that one.
The free kick was very nice. It was only just outside the box, but he put it away pretty nice. But the biggest talking point: what did Nottingham Forest do in third in the league?
Like everyone else is shit.
Chris Wood's become prime Lewandowski.
No, he just gets headers because everyone's decided, let's not defend the box, guys. Let's let big tall man run in box.
It's crazy to see that Forest have gone from fighting relegation the last 2 or 3 seasons to now being third.
You do know that this is the early part of the season, and by the end of the season, they'll be 17th and fighting relegation.
No, because it actually had some good wins as well. Like they haven't beaten shit teams. They've knocked off Liverpool.
Yeah.
And they've got 2 tough challenges. They've got Chelsea and Arsenal. I reckon they knock off one of those. They're only 3. Oh yeah, Arsenal are in shambles.
There'll be a point soon where Nottingham Forest will have a career-ending injury, and then they'll just flatten out.
No, they'll be fine. Hey, at least United didn't lose this week.
Well done, guys.
We have hope.
We have to sack our coach to do that.
Is it playing?
No, we're 13th.
Oh.
Yeah, because
We're 13th without even playing a game because
yeah, West Ham.
West Ham's percentage the goal difference went down.
Yeah, they're really bad.
Yeah.
We never lose to them.
Yeah.
It's okay. We've got Amarim coming. We can talk about him later. Anyway, Team of the Week will be out next week because A-League decided, fuck it. Melbourne long weekend. That's not a long weekend. Melbourne long weekend. Let's put the 2 Melbourne teams on the Monday.
Well, they're playing tonight.
Yeah, West United and Melbourne City are playing right now. I can quickly get the scores up because it's still happening. Let's have a quick look. There we go. It is 1-0 to City. Yeah, West United suck. Anyway.
What are you doing here? Oh, just listening to some Spotify, mate. Yeah, just listening to some tunes. Oh.
How is it? Cricket's back. We're here. Had a great week of cricket. First of all, I just want to give a big shout out here before we start anything. Molly Strano, if any of you guys seen this catch that happened on the weekend, could be catch of the summer.
It's nuts.
It's phenomenal. Well done. She plays for the Hobart Hurricanes. I was watching the cricket club.
Wait, she's Tasmanian?
I don't know if she's Tasmanian, if she plays for Hobart Hurricanes. But yeah, it was a screamer catch. But WBL's on. We've got Sheffield Shield. Australia A are playing. We've had a lot of cricket going on. Australia are playing right now. Almost choking it. Score update, Jimmy?
We're 7 for 159. Cummins just nearly chopped it on.
Oh, great.
We're going to win.
But the funniest thing that probably came out this week, India gets swept 3-0 on home soil to New Zealand. How?
And they got smashed in every game. Wasn't close.
Yes.
Smashed.
They got demolished on home soil to a team that don't have... They got one spinner.
Credit to New Zealand.
Yeah, they look very good. So now India's chances of making the ICC trophy, what's the 2025 cricket World Test Championship? That's
If we
unless the only way they can guarantee making it like by themselves is they have to beat us, sweep us in the home soil.
If we beat them like 3-1,
they're gone. Yeah, so they've really just thrown any chance of going back to the Club Test Championship, World Test Championship, out the window. So they were terrible.
Oh well, what do you expect? Also continuing on that, they're cheats.
Oh yes,
they make fun of us all the time for cheating, and they do it to themselves.
We did our very own tactic we did once.
Ball tampering, guys, it's not cool.
They think. Oh, sorry, if you don't know what's happened, obviously they used their nails to try and indent the ball and
helps it swing more.
Yeah, so to give it more the rough side. So rough side, shiny side obviously swings more. So they roughed it up. The umpire caught it. It's theoretically not cheating.
It's dodgy.
It's dodgy though.
It's not natural
but,
around the ball.
No, exactly. So the umpire saw it, took the ball, and made him use a new ball, and 8 of their players went berserk, saying, "Why do we have to have a new ball? The ball's fine." You tampered with it.
The ump was strong though. He said, "Nah, I'm not having it."
Yeah,
good on the ump.
Yeah, good. And then one of the India players said, "What do they call him?
Something very stupid.
Something stupid. He had to go at the umpire, and the umpire reported him. Good.
Yep.
It hasn't gone any further,
But then, this was in the Australia A versus India A match. Sort of a testing for Australia to see if they could find their new opener to go with Khawaja. None of them did anything.
Hey, we've had one rise from the back.
Someone from out of nowhere.
It wasn't out of nowhere, but he's...
Nathan McSweeney.
We're trying to build up the
He's
hype.
come well. Nathan McSweeney scored 39 and 88 respectively in a comfortable win for Australia A. Batting at number 4, he was captain of the Australia A as well.
Apparently one of the best leaders in Australian cricket.
Oh, he's really good. He's been around for a while now. He's like 24. Oh, he's 20, so he's still pretty young. But yeah, great performance at number 4. But does number 4 does that push relate to open the bat?
Yes,
because all the openers failed.
Yeah. And also, what have we done with Steve Smith?
Yeah, no, Steve Smith's a different thing though. I think because facing the first 3 overs is so different to coming in later in. That's my issue I have.
But he's opened before a bit. I think he's looking at what everyone else done. Bancroft's just out of form.
Yeah.
You just can't buy a run. You can't beat him. Harris, never again, please.
Constance looked the best out of the 3 of those.
I think it's now down to Constance and McSweeney. They've got one more game.
They've got another game at the MCG this week. Australia A versus India. Might go to that game, watch it, have a couple of bevies. Go watch Australia A. Got some ball tampering.
All the 4 people in the crowd.
Yes.
You get parking if you want to drive there.
What?
You get parking if you want to drive there.
Yeah, because
the whole MCG will be your park.
Yeah, great. As well, Australia are playing Pakistan at the moment. Score updates.
Again.
7 for 167. Cummins is 10 off 5.
Going well.
We need 37 off 144, so we shouldn't lose.
As long as we face out all the balls, we're fine.
Oh, frustrating thing about the game though. David Warner's commentary.
Yeah, it's not good.
He literally is a point where he just goes, "Sorry, I'm just learning, guys." You know when you're saying that you're having a bad commentary day, and I literally did commentary for a year.
And he can tell.
I don't like him commentating. There's so many better commentators than him. Even some of the cricketers, there's been some bad ones, but he's up there as one of the worst. But look, Pakistan made 203 all out. Stark was pick of the bowlers. Zampa got tonked even though he got 2 wickets. And then Australia were cruising at like 3 for 117 and then collapsed.
Yep.
So we'll see how this goes. We shouldn't lose to Pakistan, especially in the first big game of the summer. But we'll let you know if we hear anything or the results ended before the end of the podcast.
I'll jump in with some updates.
Don't make me get out of this seat. Come on in. He won't get in the water. He don't want to get his hair wet. Pretty boy.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna call you back.
Oh, Lord.
Guys, it's NBA time.
Oh, it's a normal intro.
Guys, and you know what that means? LeBron's gonna do something, and this week he brought the boom. Boom! That's what we do. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to you.
I actually think he's got more autism than Steve Smith.
No. Literally, there's a video of him and Bronny. Bronny, they're both just doing it. Like they're just going like that. Of course, it has the you know me as the RZA, so I couldn't take it seriously.
It's literally just LaDad.
LaDad.
So
I don't understand it. It just makes my brain hurt.
That's what the NBA season's all about.
NBA is the funniest sport in the world, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Oh, because there's so many idiots that play the game.
It's so funny.
There's so much entertainment to go through the whole season.
What about the guy dressing up as Kyle Kuzma for Halloween?
Or Steve Kerr dressing up as the Kings player. What was his name?
No, don't know.
Doesn't matter. But look,
Wemby's Halloween costume.
Yes.
Walk.
What was that? But obviously NBA stars getting through there. Cavs and OKC are running away with the best record in the league, both undefeated, I believe.
Yeah.
Cavs 7-0, OKC 6-0. Utah suck.
Yep.
Who would have thought?
Surprisingly not Detroit.
Detroit have good list. Like they got some good players.
Yeah, but they always are just shit.
Yeah, but they got some good players. Utah just have Laurie. No, they don't have Laurie Markkinen still, do they?
No, he's not playing.
No, he's not playing.
Yeah. Guess who's bottom of the East? The Bucks.
Because you got the 2 worst coaches to ever exist in the NBA coaching together. You got Doc Rivers working with Darwin Ham.
I've seen someone put on TikTok. This is a fan. He goes, "This may be worse than Osama bin Laden."
Darwin Ham's like philosophy in basketball is hilarious.
Shoot the ball.
How you can ruin a team that won the finals 3 years ago so fast?
Oh, it's so bad.
We're so cooked.
Yes. Giannis wants to trade.
Oh, who would have thought?
It's over. What else is over, guys? Dwayne Wayne's legacy at the Heat. That statue is awful. Once again, adds to the list of sports stars who get realism statues that are completely awful.
It's probably one of the worst ones I've seen since the Ronaldo one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The Ronaldo one's still worse. It's still worse.
Ronaldo's worse. It's the worst.
It's just the head. At least the body was Dwayne Wade.
There's a reason Ronaldo's one's been scrapped. It's not there anymore.
Yeah, it's not there. No.
And you look at it as well. Look at we're going to switch stories here. Sorry. Joel Embiid.
Oh, that story is so bad.
This story. Joel Embiid just hates so many people.
No, this is not his fault.
This one was fair.
This one's fair. So what happened is, Embiid reads this article. Basically, the Philly reporter is bagging him. Normally happens. Philly hate their sports stars for some dumb reason. And so part of it was mentioned. His dead brother.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's bad.
He's very valid in this situation.
Yeah, and so the reporter decides it's still a good idea after that to go into the rooms and agitate Joel. And so...
Bang. Yeah, that's actually deserved. I didn't know that.
Punch him, but he gave it.
Oh, yeah. So...
Well, I don't get why Philly, the news outlets, hate their sports when they actually got 3 out of their 4 sports they're very good at.
That's because they don't win.
They never win it, yeah.
The Eagles won 6 years ago.
Yeah, that's an anomaly.
An
That's an anomaly.
You remember, in the 76ers, when Ben Simmons started losing his confidence, they went so...
Oh, trust the process.
The process that lasted 15 years and they didn't do anything.
Now Embiid's not playing. There's always stuff going on. It's cooked.
No, it's Philly sports. The fans, reporters, everything just sucks at Philly.
They won't win a chip ever with this end.
Yeah, talking about teams that won't win a chip. Unfortunately, Paolo Banchero's injury gonna keep him. Yeah, he probably would have been MIP.
Because he dropped 50 piece and then got injured the next game, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's out for a while now. So the Magic won't do as good as we thought.
No.
I think they'll still be in the mark there.
No,
they won't be as hot as they were, but they'll be able to keep up and
make it plain.
Yeah. Franz Wagner is the best player there right now.
He'll be back for the end of the season, I think.
It's about 8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah,
so he'll be back plenty of time.
Well, we'll go to some around the grounds from some Aussies in the league. Josh Giddey is actually playing some good basketball because he's actually now allowed to get the ball instead of being on a stacked team.
Literally.
He's averaging 14.7 a game, 8 rebounds and 6.2 assists. So that's pretty good there from Josh Giddey. It's what you would expect him to be around the market.
In an average side, you take that.
Yeah. And then my hometown boy, Dyson Daniels, played against him in basketball once, I think. It might be his brother, I don't know. Look, he's having a career year right now in Atlanta. He is perfectly fitting in with Trae Young. 12.8 points, 4 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 2.8 steals and a block a game.
I think the 2.8 steals is the most impressive
That's
out of all
very
of that.
impressive. Trae Young can't defend, so that's massively important.
Another player that's got better after leaving New Orleans.
Luke Travers, the mullet, the sexiest hair in NBA. He balled out in limited minutes with the Cavs. Had at least I think it was 4 points. Had 2 blocks, going crazy. And Johnny Furphy, the best name in the NBA.
Yes.
He got some minutes of Indiana. Didn't do much, but both players are actually getting minutes. Everyone else is arsed this year.
Yes.
Josh Green's having a better year than last year, but that's gonna happen.
Who's the guy who's on the Rockets again?
Jock Landale.
No, the other one.
McVay's gone.
McVay.
He's in the G League.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, he's on a 2-way.
Got a buzzer beater, I remember, in pre-season.
Yeah, that still didn't get him a contract, unfortunately. Rookie watch, guys.
They all still suck.
Who would have thought?
There's one player averaging more than 10 points. It's
Who?
official. I don't remember.
We didn't know. It was the pick 40 in the draft.
Yeah, I think he's I don't even know. It doesn't matter. That's Jazz player. So
yes,
but the biggest story to come out of this week, and it's the best story of the whole season. Bronny James scores his first NBA point. The Le
fuck you. So you know when LeBron gets angry and he goes to the 3-point line or goes to a mid-range shot, he turns around and then just does some magic shit and then scores. That's what Bronny did.
You know what it reminded me of when he scored his first point? It reminded me of when Chris Paul hit that shot against Dallas and he brought it back to 53 points. Because they were losing by like 40 when he scored his first point. So he got like garbage minutes.
And then you see LeBron
was House of Highlights posting 9 bills.
What do you mean? They also just showed him passing the ball.
So
they showed him missing a dunk and the ball going to his team.
now that he scored his first point, can we just send him to the G League?
No, he is going after this road trip. He's going to the G League.
Good.
But LeBron's reaction was actually better. He just does that like this.
Wholesome, man.
Because the Lakers are actually going good this year. Because guess what? When you have a competent coach who doesn't say philosophies like it's not our team, it's the other team.
Salute.
Don't talk to me about Darwin.
No. Also, AD's having a career year as well.
He's actually playing good.
I would say yes. Yeah. He's having an elite year.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe you should give me Zion because maybe Zion might become good once he leaves.
Don't
eat the table.
No, he's actually signed on, guys. Please, Brendan Ingram.
And you get rid of Brendan Ingram when he's been probably your best player this season.
No, he hasn't.
Oh, he's been up there.
There's no one being good. Jordan Hawkins has been our best player.
So our best player's been Andrew Wiggins this season. Or
Higgins
Buddy Hield.
No, Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield's balling out. Drops 23 in 13 minutes.
No, Higgins Wiggins.
Not Curry. Curry's starting to go down a little bit now. It's sad.
He's old.
Yeah, he's old.
He's not LeBron either.
I miss Steph.
We bring
Boom!
money as the RZA. You can do sound effects for this one. As the leader of the concerned members for Tour fan club.
You're concerned. I don't care.
Well, I'm concerned.
I'm not.
I'm the leader of Tour. Please just retire. I'm concerned for you, buddy. We've got NFL highlights for the first time in like a while.
NFL's actually provided some good content.
This week has been elite.
Yes.
Started off on Friday night, Saturday morning for us. Oh, no, sorry, Thursday night, Friday morning, sorry.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson has probably had one of the catches of this decade.
Oh, yes.
That was the most ridiculous catch I've ever seen. And then 2 more people did it on today.
They've really sort of brought out this season.
They're
But I think the biggest one, how is Saquon Barkley hurdling someone backwards? If you're seeing this highlight, first of all, it's impressive enough that he span because they were playing.
They were playing the Jaguars.
Yes, the Jags stink this season.
But
spins around him and he somehow ends up being backwards. I don't know how he got there, and then just decides to jump over a guy backwards and clears him.
It's ridiculous. It's probably it'll be the best highlight.
He's a freak. It's a sad thing he left New York.
No, it's not.
New York sucks.
The Giants suck.
The Giants
so
terrible.
much.
They have the best quarterback in the league.
Another one. So Detroit, best team in the league right now, for my opinion. Chiefs can suck
fair
it.
enough. Yeah, fair.
Chiefs can suck it. Amon-Ra St. Brown. There's been recently a celebration where a college football player just did a headstand, but without the arms.
Mm-hmm.
So just on his head. Amon-Ra St. Brown decided to copy that, and then I think Drake London also decided to copy that in the Falcons
What is
game.
this trend?
So expect to see more pillars made in celebrations.
Some of the NFL celebrations are probably worse than soccer. They just feral.
Oh, they're outrageous.
They're terrible.
Travis Hunter, when he makes it to the league, there's gonna be so many gunshot celebrations, despite him being the most like nerdy looking person.
Mr. Aaron Hernandez celebrations. If you know, you know. Yeah, I'm a 49ers fan. We had the bye this week, thank goodness. So I wasn't getting hurt this week because we've been terrible. Christian McCaffrey, please come back.
Well, we suck. As a concern member for Tour fan club leader, we lost to the Bills, which
the Bills are going good this year. They're looking good this year.
Only on a game-winning field goal. So I'm actually not.
They have a really good quarterback, but nothing much. But they're still doing enough.
Oh, they got Mari Cooper though.
Oh, they got Mari Cooper. That's right. So they lost who'd they lose? They lost Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, but there was one team that's gonna be heartbroken this week.
Oh, you'd hate to beat this team.
The Saints decided to lose to the Panthers. Now, if you don't understand how bad that is, the Panthers have multiple times this year benched their young QB because he's too shit.
Bryce Young.
Yep. Then they brought in Andy Dalton, who serviceable backup.
Mm-hmm.
Then they benched him after a game because they didn't want to get hurt for Bryce Young. And then Bryce Young's just playing again. And then going into this game, done nothing. Saints, they're very shit anyway. And they had a pretty bad injury. But this was probably one of the worst performances you could have. So good work, Saints.
You'd hate to be the Saints. You don't want to lose to the Panthers first. You've done it. So
Can you explain that in footy terms?
North Melbourne worst. Oh, West Coast last year.
No, 2018 Carlton beating Essendon.
Right now, isn't it?
No. I would say like
No, beating 2018 Adelaide.
Like a mid team.
Yeah.
like or post camp Adelaide. Still a good team, but having turmoil.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's bad.
Yeah. Got there.
2018 Carlton winning is bad.
Like real close, and then they go.
No, it has to be the same distance. It has to be a bit there.
Oh well, that was about 20 meters max.
Okay, so 20 minutes. Bang. I'm literally going to put cement in my water bottle and go.
It's back once again. Is Melon of the Week the best segment?
We love it. And you know, you don't want to be on this list. Every week we pick 5. And if you're on this list, you're a melon. You pretty much done something stupid.
There's been some great ones in the last few weeks.
We've got some good contenders even this week.
This week's got one very good contender.
One very good one I think might be up there.
Oh.
But we'll start off at number 5. We're going to go to MLB World Series happened. Dodgers had a very comfortable win. But the New York Yankees, probably the best team all year. Historical choke. Even in the game, was it game 4 or game 5?
Game
they were
5.
up. Was it game 5?
Both games they choked.
Yeah, they're up like 3 or 4-0, and then it went from being 3-0 to like 4-3, like 5-3.
The last one was 5-1. They ended up losing 7-6.
It amazed me, and their star player, who was MVP for the National League, aren't they? Yeah, National League or American League, I can't remember. But he won the Aaron Judge. He's been probably the best player in the comp with Shohei. Just didn't show up. Had one of the worst runs in history. So, and the Yankees are going to probably lose Juan Soto, their best player, arguably, with Judge. So, for the Yankees to have one chance and not even turn up to the MLB World Series, well, I don't like calling it World Series because not World Series, it's American Series. But
we ring out Trey Lyles.
Yeah,
No, Trey Lyles.
yeah.
What is
I'm with Trey Lyles here.
No, Trey Lyles is not the person we're talking about here.
But for them not showing up to the World Series, the New York Yankees, you're a melon.
Okay, what happened?
Pakistan's fielding. Used to run out, then they did a miss here, went for 2, and they just knocked the ball into the boundary with 4.
No. Well, moving on from that, number 4. Now, we're gonna move to Music Corner for a bit, guys.
Oh.
Brand new segment, Music Corner. So, a while back, do you remember that beef, guys? That beef that took over the world? Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Oh, we're not talking about
Probably A minor. Well, Drake is recently trying to make round 2, and it doesn't work like
You
that.
got smacked the first time. Why would you go again?
And so part of that is DeMar DeRozan was affiliated with Kendrick Lamar due to one, both being from Compton, 2, him showing up in Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us music video. So 2 things. He's moved to Sacramento. Sacramento went to Toronto to play against Drake's beloved Raptors. Now, Drake is on the sideline staring down DeMar DeRozan the whole game. The whole game. When he missed the game-tying shot, is there just going, absolutely stupid. But the most important part was when he was allowed to go on the broadcast. Now, I don't know why Drake's allowed to go on the broadcast. It's so stupid.
NBA.
Yeah, NBA. And Drake goes, they're talking about just like, talking about team legends. And then he goes, if I see one DeMar DeRozan banner, I'm going to tear that shit down myself. Like, they didn't say the shit part. And they go, we're not even speaking about that. So Drake said that. What the fuck?
Why?
Drake.
DeMar DeRozan is one of your top 3 players in Toronto history.
Yeah.
Prime DeMar DeRozan is.
He almost led them to an NBA final. He would have led them to the NBA finals if LeBron didn't. LeBron
exist.
Yeah.
LeBron didn't.
If LeBron didn't own LeBronto,
they would have gone. They would have gone to an NBA finals.
And now, just because he's affiliated with someone in music that you hate, seriously, DeMar's response to him was that you'd have to climb up pretty high to tear it down yourself, which pretty good response from DeMar. He can't even win actual off-court beefs.
Nasty Drake.
Yeah,
Drake, that's poor.
Look, Drake, Music Corner, hopefully can come around again because you'll be a fucking melon again.
We brought him up a couple weeks ago. He's back here. Josh Adokar. So if you don't know, Joshua Carr got released by the Canterbury Bulldogs for failing a drug test, roadside.
After having the opposite of this.
But then lied about it.
Lied about it to his club. So the Bulldogs released his contract. Fair enough.
Yep.
So a couple of weeks, footage came out this week of him shoveling cement as a tradie.
He's been a brickie.
Yep.
What? How do you go from being one of the best footballers in the league 4 years ago to going to Sydney and then doing what he did to now being a tradie? Is money that tight for him?
Yeah, because he's... No, actually, I'm not going to go there.
Oh, yeah. But I don't get it. Why? Why is he doing that? Like, I guess he's trying to make some coin, but try and get to another club. Another club will pick him up properly.
Yeah, Dolphins will.
Yeah, probably.
They need players.
He might come back to Storm.
Now, number 2. Look, it's India. Ball tampering in a practice match, guys, is not even a real thing. You play us in like a month and a half. Like
to do that in a hit-out game.
It's so like, how desperate are you for a win?
And it's not even like any of their good players. But to be honest, it's India. It's the only sport they love. They're going to try every method to try and win.
It's right there.
Sorry.
Taxi. But they're going to try any method they can. I think it's stupid.
But look, that's one of the worst.
When you still get snacked as well, like we've been pretty comfortably.
So India.
Melons.
So massive melons.
But they're not number 1. And this one, oh boy, this is a good one.
It's recently discovered, only today.
Released today. Lee Howson. He's a AFL umpire. I believe he's a field umpire.
Yep.
From memory. I didn't realise they even did this. The AFL umpires have a Mad Monday.
They talk about that as well. What is that?
Look, I get why they need to celebrate the off-season. They had a Mad Monday and they did a theme as like 2,000 icons. So you would have had the likes of maybe you could have maybe Spice Girls, you could have had Kobe, you could have had maybe like Chris Judd, something like that.
Like Kanye, Jay-Z.
So there's a lot of options here. Any other options you think you could have dressed up as?
Look, I'd think like maybe like it was like a massive event, like a cool event that happened during that time.
Yeah. But no. He dressed up as Osama bin Laden. Yes, it was a massive event in the 2000s, but it's not a good event to dress up as.
No, I think people would not accept that.
I don't think they would. And he would have, I don't think there's any images of it as of yet, but imagine rocking up in like a turban, like a whatever they wear, full-grown beard, and he probably would have brought a brick as a bomb. And like, imagine if the AFL umpires Mad Monday clashed with the GWS Mad Monday.
Well, look, how have we had 2 Mad Monday incidents in the 1 year? And both of them had a 9/11 reference.
Wasn't 9/11 making a comeback?
For God's sake, guys. Rein it in, boys.
But I'm like, I thought we'd learned. I thought they would have learned, but no. So he's now been suspended for at least umpiring round 1 until.
How is that only the suspension?
I think it's going to be lengthened on, but we're not sure. But
if it's not,
Lee Howson, massive melon.
No, well, that's in the episode this week.
That's it,
mate. There's some absolute
some amazing
doozies.
things that come out of that. Some doozies indeed.
Now you go watch the rest of the cricket because we're now 8 down because Sean Abbott just forgot how to run.
Oh god. Great. So anyway, good week of sport.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully we get some more booms. We get some more.
We got the cup tomorrow.
Yep, the cup. Make sure to bet unresponsibly.
No, responsibly. Oh, I thought to say I also won $20 yesterday.
Oh, on what?
I betted the Victory going to win 2-1.
Oh,
and I did. So
cool. No, but Melbourne Cup is probably the biggest. It's the race that stops the nation.
No, it's Bathurst.
Shut up. It's the race that stops the nation.
It's a good day.
Get on the punt. It's the one day you probably can get on the punt and not get in trouble. Yes. But then you have all those people who say...
Mum always lets me put money on the cup.
And you always have those people who like hate the cup, but you gotta love the cup. It's a good time of year.
Look, I prefer when Anzac Day when we can play 2-up.
Shut up. But we'll bring some Melbourne Cup stories next week. Hopefully we've made some money. Again, we'll see you guys next week. I'm Ethan Stone.
I'm John Perry.
Stay Nuffin.